Hello students, myself Shangomitra. Today I am explaining lesson 13 and lesson 14. All activities from these lessons, lesson 13 and 14, I have solved and provided in Versum. Please check from Versum. So I am explaining these two lessons. First lesson is present perfect tense. You know, present tense is divided into four parts. Same wise past tense and future tense are divided into four parts respectively. So what is these four parts? Simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Same wise, simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. And future tense also simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. So this is the third form of present tense. When you can apply this formula of present perfect tense, just see there are several sentences, that is Shimi has exercised for 2 hours this morning. Bilal and Mehek have always lived in Delhi. It has not been easy to come here in the rain. So first sentence, just look at this first sentence. Shimi has exercised for 2 hours this morning. You see here, it is a period of time. 2 hours denotes a period of time, and Shimi has exercised. This action has been happened, has been started just in past time and finished also in past, but the result it's just Shimi can feel that result at present. The result is going on now. So what is it? Suppose this is the time span, the diagram of time span, that is, it is past tense, present and future. Shimi has exercised, that action has been started, suppose that time between past and present tense, that means in past time Shimi has started her exercise from that time, and it is just going on 2 hours. It is 2 hours and it finished here, but its result Shimi is feeling now at present. Just now it has been finished. Okay, so in this time present perfect tense is applied when any event has happened in this time span between past and present, but just few minutes, few hours, few days ago it has finished, but result is still now, you can feel at present. Okay, next, Bilal and Mehek have always lived in Delhi. Few years ago Bilal and Mehek have always lived, but now Bilal and Mehek, they are not, don't live there, Delhi. It has not been easy to come here in the rain. Same wise, just see the definition. The words in bold are in the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense refers to an action or event in the past that is connected to the present. Just this is, you can underline this line. It refers to an action or event in the past that has been started in the past, but that is connected to the present. That means its result is connected to the present. Okay, it is formed using has or have along with the past participle of the verb. She has read this book. What is the formula? She denotes subject plus have verb, present have verb. That means either have or has, plus verb third form. That means past participle of the verb third form. You know conjugation of verb, go, went, gone. Go verb first form, went verb second form, and gone verb third form. So gone here is used here, verb third form, past participle form of the verb, and plus object. Here object is this book. Okay, this is the formula of present perfect tense. Subject, present have verb, either have or has, use according to the number of subject, plus verb third form, plus object. There are several examples. Karan has lost this cricket bat. Just now, just few seconds ago, Karan has lost his cricket bat. Its result is still going on at present. They have watched the film. Just now they have finished their watching the film, and they have started watching the film from here. They finished up to that is going on, watching that film that is happening in that span that was happening, and just few seconds ago they have finished watching the film. That's why you can apply they have watched the film. Next, adverbs like already and just are used with the present perfect tense. These types of adverbs you can use, and when where you can use they have just met. In between have and met, you can place this adverb. Already, in between has left, in between two words you can apply here. The train has already left the platform. Next, the present perfect tense is typically used for, since, never, always. These types of words you can apply. And when for is used for which reason, you know, I think for denotes the period of time, a period of time, and since it always denotes a point of time. You can you will mention from which time, point of time, from which year they have lived, from which year, just you pointed from which year they have lived. 2000, the year 2000. But for an hour denotes a period of time, not point of time. That's why you can apply for. Renu has never been to Jodhpur. Never, always you can place in between two words, has and been. Be third form of be verb. Be was been. So third form past participle of be is used here. Okay, I think it is clear. So next lesson is simple past tense. So what is it? It is the first form of past tense. Past tense is divided into four parts. I have said it is the first form. There are several sentences. That is, the children played during lunch break. The girl left the building. Ritesh climbed a ladder. Suraj ate a bun. The man built a bridge. So here, played, left, climbed, ate, built. It is the past form of verb. You know, play, played, played. It is the second form of verb. Leave, left, left. It is also second form of leave. Climb, climbed, climbed. It is also second form of climb. Eat, ate, eaten. Ate is the second form of eat. Build, built, built. It is also second form of built. So here, these second form of verbs are applied here, and it is called past tense. Why it is applied second form? Because this action happened earlier in the past time. These words, the second form of verb, indicate this action happened in past. The children played during lunch break. This action already happened in past. The girl left the building, already happened. Suraj ate a bun. Eating already happened in past time. That's why the second form of verb is placed. Again, see the diagram of time. It indicates past time, it indicates present, and it indicates future time. So, simple past tense, these actions happened in past. That means here. These in this time, past time, all actions are happened, but it is present, so all actions are happened in past times. That's why for indicating these actions that is happened in past, we can apply simple past tense or past continuous tense or past perfect and past perfect continuous. So here past simple past tense, that's why it's a formula subject plus verb second form plus object. Verb second form means go, went, gone. So here you can apply this verb second form. Break, broke, broken. Broke is applied here. Dance, danced, danced. Danced is applied here. Buy, bought, bought. Bought is applied here. Forget, forgot, forgotten. Forgot you can apply as verb second form of simple past tense. Okay. So for using this simple past tense, you have to know transformation of verbs. What is it? It is called conjugation of verbs. Here the words in bold are verbs that are in the simple past tense. These verbs indicate it is in simple past tense. A verb in the simple past tense tells us about an action that has already happened in the past time. So this verb tells us this action already happened in past. The birds chirped on the tree. Jasmine sang a song. Shubodh wrote a letter. Sang, wrote, chirped indicate us this action already happened. Okay. The simple past tense of verbs can be written in different ways. By adding T, this hyphen indicates some letters are before T to the end of the verb. Lina dreamt of buying a new bicycle. Dream, dreamt, dreamt. So it is the second form of verb dream. The girl wept bitterly. We slept early last night. Sleep, slept, slept. Weep, wept, wept. So you can write T and make this verb as second form of verb by adding ed to the end of the verb. Some words end with ed. March, marched, marched. Enjoy, enjoyed, enjoyed. So ed is added to the main verb enjoy. Braid, braided, braided. So ed is added to braid, the main verb braid, and it is made as second form of verb braid. By changing the verb form, eat, ate, eaten. See, saw, seen. Wear, or earn. So this is the form of verbs, and these verbs fully changed. Eat, ate, eaten. So fully it is changed. Eat, 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 ate, ate, eaten, eaten, totally changed, not similar. And so there are different ways. First one, you can add T to the main verb and made these verbs as second form and third form, and you can apply ed to the end of any verb and made past form of verb, and some verbs are there, these verbs fully changed these verbs. So this is the forms, and these activities already solved and posted in Vosam. Please check. Okay, thank you.